Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back, or welcome if you are new. I hope you are having a fantastic day. It's Friday, which means it's time for ye old weekly beauty chit chat. And if you are new around here, this video goes up most Fridays. It did not go up last Friday, but usually most Fridays I put up this video, and it's just an opportunity for me to chit chat about all of the fun, frivolous, completely unnecessary beauty products that I was personally loving or obsessing about over the course of the past week. Per usual, we have a roundup of fun things, and these are actually some things that I've been using now for the last couple of weeks. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into that here in a second. Before we do, I will be sure to list and link everything that I'm mentioning in the description box right below. If you want to know where to purchase these items, read up other people's reviews, look at in-depth ingredient information, yada yada yada, check out the description box. There's usually a bunch of information down there. Yeah, anyway, hope you had a great week. My week was, it's been an interesting couple of weeks. My husband has a sciatic situation that we're trying to get sorted. So I actually, last week we were in Vegas for a little bit, and then I had some wedding show stuff, and then pretty much all of this week I had to take off of work to take care of him. And then it looks like that is going to be something that'll be happening again next week. We have a bunch of doctor's appointments. This is a pretty severe situation. It's not just like, you know, maybe typical sciatic discomfort. Like, he can't walk. So, and it's incredibly painful. So thank you to all of you over on Instagram who sent me just a ton of different suggestions of things that we can do outside of like all of the medication he's taking. We have been trying some of those things, and we're not finding anything that's providing a ton of relief quite yet, but I do think it's worth kind of throwing the kitchen sink at this. So if you're not on Instagram and you have any suggestions for me, leave them down below. We're doing all the medications, so that stuff is taken care of, but you know, maybe some more like holistic things. Chiropractic is in his future. It's hard to get him out of the house, so we haven't done that quite yet, but that's on the list. I would like him to do acupuncture. He's not really excited about acupuncture, but we'll see. Anyway, other than that, yeah, but I'm doing great otherwise. Just a little sad for my poor husband. So all right, let's go ahead and get into these faves here. I'm gonna get started with perfume, and I kind of have a few fragrance things to discuss. So the first one I'm gonna mention is actually a freebie that I got with it was a Voluspa order that I made, I think last summer, and they just tossed this in, I think because I met like a certain dollar amount or whatever. This, I didn't know these guys made like body sprays. This is a body spray as well as a hair mist, so hair and body mist, I guess. This is their California Summers fragrance, and if you follow my home fragrance related content, you know that I actually purchased the hearth size. And if you don't know anything about Voluspa candles, first of all, they're kind of expensive. But I love their big Mama Jama candles. Like, this thing is enormous. It's probably going to take me a couple of years to finish, but this fragrance, you guys, it's like a mix of a creamy coconut, like a salty, beachy ocean air kind of vibe. I think there's a little bit of sandalwood or teak wood in there. You're just getting kind of like a nice woody note, I guess you could say. It is gorgeous, like in candle format, so good. But I didn't use this much when I first got it, so for the last couple of weeks, I've kind of been using it as a hair mist, and I really like it. I was really worried that this was going to dry my hair out, but it hasn't. Like, I've kind of avoided hair mists just for fear of them drying my hair out. With my hair being naturally gray, if you're new here, this is my natural hair color. I have bad genetics. Listen, I went gray at like 25, and by the time I was in my mid-30s, I was over coloring it, and I just let it grow in. So this just is what it is. But my naturally gray hair now is a little bit more prone to dryness, so I was concerned about this drying my hair out. It does not. So anyway, you can use it as a body mist, obviously, but I've been using it in my hair, so I'm gonna do a little refresh here. I just kind of like let it rain down, if you will. that smell is heavenly. This, I don't feel like I've even seen this on the website. I need to take a closer look. Normally when I'm shopping for Voluspa products, I'm looking for the candles. You know, like I said, I had no idea that this was even their thing, but I'm gonna look around on the website and see what a full size of this would be, because I want this for this summer. This is delightful. So if I can link this, I most definitely will. And if you're looking for a good hair mist that has like just the most lovely beachy scent, that's your girl for sure. California summers, that's what we need. Actually, I don't need summer at all. Listen, I still dislike heat and humidity. So I'm loving the winter right now. It was really cold this past week. We were like in the low 30s. We even had a little bit of snow. Oh, I just love it. But I know that's gonna be coming to a close here soon. So I'm trying to relish in this coldness. All right, another fragrance. I took this with me to Vegas when we went there for a short stint last week. This is Pacifica Dream Moon. Oh, you guys. So this to me is kind of another version of the Baccarat Rouge 540, but this is just maybe a touch sweeter. I think it's actually closer to the Ariana Grande Cloud fragrance, which I also own. I love the original Baccarat Rouge 540, but I don't have a full size of that. A girlfriend of mine gifted me like a travel size, fell in love with it, and then immediately after that I started, you know, hunting down all of the cruelty-free dupes. And this one here I think is a great version if you are looking for a slightly sweeter take, maybe like a touch of marshmallow in with that more classic like musky Baccarat Rouge 540. I adore this one. And you know who else does is my daughter Stella. I think I'm just gonna have to like buy her a bottle of this because she is into it right now. And she has helped me put a healthy dent in mine, so. By the way, the Pacifica fragrances don't look like this anymore. I don't think I have, no, I don't have one of the new ones in here. They are now sold in a 2-ounce size. They're still just under $30, and they went through a little bit of a reformulation, but I have smelled the Dream Moon at my local Ulta within the last couple of months, like in the new version, if you will. Smells exactly the same, and I did spray it on me in store, and it seemed to have the exact same wear time. So when I'm linking this, it's gonna look different, but it's the same fragrance. That is really good, super affordable, and it's one of those where you don't mind kind of dousing yourself a little bit more because it's a lot more affordable than some other fragrances, certainly more affordable than these two that I'm going to be talking about. In fact, I think I paid more for these like small travel sizes than I did for this. So anyway, that is delightful. If you're looking for another Baccarat Rouge 540 dupe with a little bit of a sweetness to it, check that out. Now, this was a suggestion from, I cannot remember. Listen, I am the worst when it comes to remembering the people's names who recommend things to me. So thank you to whoever it was. If you're watching, you're a genius. I think that Fleur actually sells these two together on the website, but you can also get both of these at Sephora as well. So this is the Fleur Vanilla Skin Eau de Parfum and the Fleur Strawberry Letter Eau de Parfum. This is what I'm wearing today, you guys. Listen, when I reviewed this, I was in love almost immediately. It was one of those where I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. It just was not at all what I was expecting. I was hoping for a very sweet, juicy strawberry, and that's just not really what this was. In fact, you know what? I think I'm gonna re-up. What time is it? Oh yeah, it's been a long time since I've applied. Let me go ahead. Sorry, I'm also just realizing that I have to go get Stella from school soon. I'm filming this late in the day on Thursday, but so let's, immediately when these two come together, so good. I feel like adding the vanilla skin doesn't really give me any like sweetness that I was missing from the Strawberry Letter originally, but it just transforms into the most interesting, sophisticated, like date night hint of fruity, heavier vanilla, like just beautifulness. Like if you have both of these, either in full or travel size, please put them together and let me know what you think. I am so in love with this combination, so much so that I had no intention of probably repurchasing this in the full size, but I think I might go ahead and I don't know that I'll invest in the full size. I'll be totally honest. I don't think I'll get the full size, but I will get another travel size. I am buying the full size of Vanilla Skin. I'm telling you right now, if you're a vanilla girly, I will try all of the vanillas, and this one is incredibly good. It's more of a sophisticated, warm, again, date night, slightly more maybe masculine leaning vanilla, but just gorgeous. Like, yeah, this will get a full size, this I'll get another travel size, and I will continue to pair these two together because that is a combo that is beyond incredible. I'm telling you, I wish you could smell me. We need some smell-o-vision in our future. When can someone develop that? That would be so helpful, wouldn't it? Like with so many things. All right, next let's talk about some skincare. I've got a few things here. The first is sadly an empty, but it's fine because I have another product that's similar, but I do love this. For many, many years now, I've been using the Sunday Riley Good Genes, which is a lactic acid. And this one just works incredibly well on my skin in terms of helping with that surface cell turnover. I feel like lactic acid just gives my skin the most beautiful glow. It never really dries my skin out either. It just is incredibly gentle. Now, the Sunday Riley Good Genes is spendy, right? So there is a product from Dermatology, and right now would actually be a good time if you're interested in a lactic acid to pick this up. I'll put a link for it down below, but they have their, is it a 25% off sale? I don't remember what the email said that they sent me, but it's either 25 or 30% off right now, and they have the, I think it's called the LA Refining Serum. Again, I'll have the information down below, but that is a lot less expensive and honestly works exactly the same way for me as the Sunday Riley Good Genes does. But I had a bunch of these backups because usually when I found this on sale, I would just buy one. This little guy obviously didn't last me very long, but yeah, it's just a wonderful way to very gently exfoliate your skin. If you're someone whose skin maybe is a little bit more dry, maybe like starting to get a little bit more sensitive, if you think you can handle something like this, I would highly suggest it. But even me with my more combo skin, I know you guys, the oil is still not coming back. I really think that going on hormone replacement therapy has changed my skin type. I don't know why, but having consistent like estrogen and progesterone in my system, I think for whatever reason has like balanced out my oil production. I couldn't be more thankful because for like however many years I've been on YouTube since 2010, I've been talking about my oily skin and how frustrating it is. But now I'm finally like leveling that out, and I feel so normal. I'm normal. I'm not normal at all, but yeah, it just feels really nice to not be super oily. But even with my oiliest, at my oiliest, if you will, this worked incredibly well for me. I love a lactic acid, and as much as I've enjoyed this one, I do think that I'll probably just stick with the LA Refining Serum going forward, only because it's more affordable. So yeah, but thank you, Sunday Riley. You have definitely made my skin look pretty darn good over the years. So, but if I can save a few bucks, I'm probably gonna do that. So there's that. And then this is new. This is new from Farmacy, and in full disclosure, this product right here was sent to me. I am a Farmacy affiliate or ambassador or whatever you want to call it. I've been using Farmacy products for a very, very long time. I have my staples from them just like I do from, you know, certain skincare companies. I really like the Farmacy cleansers, and this is their Green Clean Gentle Creamy Cleanser with Moringa and Oats. So this is completely fragrance free. So those of you that are sensitive skin, listen up. I have the cleanser for you. I like this cleanser. I've been using, sorry, my hands are wet because I took this out of the shower. I use this in the morning in my shower. So the texture of this is like this really nice, like, it's not foaming at all. It really truly is like a cream cleanser. And I smell absolutely nothing. This is completely unscented. It doesn't even smell like ingredients, which a lot of times unscented products can kind of smell like ingredients. I think if I smell anything in here, it's like a very, very faint smell of oats. And that would make sense because this is made with moringa and oats. This is so soothing, you guys. I just really have been enjoying this in the shower in the morning. When in the evening, I do prefer a more foaming cleanser because I feel like that helps to break down, you know, some of that like makeup, SPF, dirt, oil, bacteria, whatever else, you know, that the first cleanse doesn't get. But in the morning, I really don't need a foaming cleanser anymore. And this has been fabulous. So I feel like I might actually repurchase this. Now, if this were like even at the beginning of 2024, I think I would still say that this is a nice cleanser, but I probably wouldn't repurchase it because I used to enjoy the foaming cleansers in the morning too. But thank you to the skincare gods up there. I'm leveling out in that oil production, and something like this is really good for me in the morning when I'm just looking to kind of remove that skincare from the evening before, get a fresh start, you know, prep my skin to apply my morning skincare routine. So love that. If you want to save 20% on this, I do have a 20% discount code. It's an affiliate discount code, so don't use that if you're not comfortable with it, but you can find this on the Farmacy website and save yourself 20%. It will also be sold at Sephora, so I'll link it at both places. Okay, I have a hair product. This is actually another Pacifica product. I have been relying on this somewhat heavily this week. So with Craig kind of being out of commission, like I really haven't been able to like get ready quite as regularly as I've wanted to. There have been a couple days where I did not wash my hair, and if you know me at all, I am a daily hair washer, but because I've had to be downstairs with him, like getting everything for him, making sure he's taking his medication on time, there have been a couple days where I've skipped washing my hair, and so I busted this out. This is the Pacifica Everyday, what am I saying? It's best day ever. I'm making stuff up. Best day ever dry shampoo and volumizer. This is supposed to absorb oil, clean your hair, and boost volume. This has butterfly pea flower, rice, and witch hazel in here. So it's one of those where it has the nice pump. Now I'm gonna pump a little bit into this area right here. I don't want to do my whole scalp, but you can see, oh, I guess I need to be a little closer. So you just kind of like, you know, apply it to your hair. And then what I like to do is really work this into like my, into the hair, into the scalp. Usually my hair is obviously oiliest at the roots, but this not only does it absorb that excess oil, and mind you, pretty inexpensively, because this is 1 ounce of product in here, but it's Pacifica, so it's on the drugstore side of Ulta. You can use those drugstore coupons over there. But yeah, this also gives my hair a little bit more oomph, which I also appreciate. But yeah, so typically I will brush through this, but you can see obviously with my gray hair, it just kind of blends in a little bit better. Do I have it on my face? I don't, okay. But if you have, say, darker hair, you definitely want to, you know, massage this into the hair like you would any other normal dry shampoo and then kind of brush it out. This is really good, you guys. There isn't like really a smell to the powder at all. I don't really think this is highly fragranced or anything. And it's quick and easy. And if you're not an everyday hair washer like I normally am, this might be worth checking out. I like this better than those sprays like the Batiste and stuff like that. Stella really likes those. I offered her something like this when I started using it and was like, oh, this is genius. Stella does not like to wash her hair every day. But she doesn't like the application of this. She prefers the Batiste spray. So, but I'm a big fan. I am definitely gonna be repurchasing that. Okay, oh, I forgot my, sorry, we're going back to skincare for a second. I've been mentioning for the last couple of weeks here that I'm back to using my Foro UFO. I had several of these UFO activated masks in my backup stash. So this one here is the green tea from Japan purifying mask. I've been through a couple of these. I will usually just do that UFO treatment once or twice a week. So I've got, how many do I have left here? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 left. And how many come in here? 6. So yeah, I've used 2 of these. I really like this one. I do think that it has helped me with a couple of breakouts that I've had here and there. I don't know why I've been breaking out a little bit more, but I mean, my skin looks pretty good right now, but I think just with adjusting to hormone replacement therapy, it's, you know, things are going through some changes, which is fine. But this here, just, it feels really soothing to the skin. And I also feel like this hydrates my skin really nicely. So typically when I do these UFO treatments, you do them via the app here. So I will do like 2 sessions because these little sheet mask type things that you attach to the UFO have quite a bit of serum or liquid on them. And, you know, after 1 round, there's still quite a bit left. So I just keep going until it feels like I've absorbed most of the serum from this. But I like these. Like I said, I bought a bunch of these a while ago when I found them on a really great deal. And then I just stopped using the UFO. But now that I'm back to using it, maybe I'll keep getting these. I don't know. How do you guys feel about these? Listen, the Foro UFO is not a necessity in life. It's an extra thing, obviously, but I really like it. I'm a big fan of gadgets. So I don't know. I like it. All right, let's talk makeup really quickly because I need to get back downstairs. This week was a little bit of a Marc Jacobs week for me again. I'm getting excited about Marc Jacobs Beauty coming back. So I've been trying to use some of my older Marc Jacobs products. I have some lip products left as well, but honestly, a lot of those I had to toss because, yeah, they were getting kind of old. But powder products you can typically keep for a lot longer, especially if you sanitize them periodically. So what you have seen on my eyes this week in any of my videos and today obviously is this Fantasy palette. Do you guys remember this one? I think I purchased this during the summer at one point. This must have been like a summer collection or something. Got some really interesting shades in here. A lot of like pinky shades going on in here. Sometimes I feel like shades like this make me look like I have pink eye. And other times I really like the way it looks. This week I have enjoyed how this looks on my eyes. I've actually thought about giving this palette away several times because the last few times that I've worn it, like I said, looked a little pink eye, but I feel like if I just kind of adjust the way that I apply some of these colors, it doesn't give me that look. So right now I'm still enjoying it, so I'm gonna keep it in my collection, but aw, weren't these fun? I love these palettes. The pigmentation, the vibrancy, the lasting power, yeah, just really, really good. Now I do use an eye primer. Right now I'm using the Urban Decay primer potion, but yeah, if you just, you know, have normal eyelids, my eyelids are still oily, so I still have to use eye primer, but yeah, these stay put and they are incredibly vibrant, little powdery, but not a ton of fallout, not as much as some other brands. And then these, the air blushes. I'm still so sad that I dropped my Flesh and Fantasy one. I'm secretly hoping that maybe, I don't think the brand is gonna look like this once they come back. I'm sure they'll have a whole new situation, but man, these were gorgeous. These air blushes here, I have several of these. This is Lines and Last Night, which, yes, Lines and Last Night is what I'm wearing today. So this one here, so pretty. It almost has like a little bit of like a luminizer combined with the blush stripes there. So it gives you like this beautiful glow on your cheeks, very natural. And this one here is Kink and Kisses, was right up there with Flesh and Fantasy for me. This one is gorgeous as well, a super neutral, everyday color that you can basically just pop on when you don't know what blush to wear. This is great. Love both of those. I have a few more. Well, I have two more. What are the other colors I have? The Lush and Libido, and then the Night Fever and Hot Stuff. I love these. They were so, and they're beautiful packaging too, like very thin and compact. I hope they stick with this style of like sleek packaging. It's a little easier to travel with that for sure. And then for lips this week, I've been doing this little combo here. This is just the Indeed Labs Hyaluron Plus Volumizing Lip Treatment. Honestly, I'm just kind of trying to use this up because I'm close to the end. It's just, it doesn't volumize my lips, but it hydrates them really nicely. So I've been putting on a layer of this, and then over top, I've been putting the NYX, this is Milky Gloss in the color Ube Shake. I don't know what's going on with this one because the top part is kind of a taupey color, and then I feel like all the color went to the bottom. Let me show you. Can you see that? What's happening here? I have to tell you though, I don't really mind what's happening because I like this like taupey color at the top. I don't know that this goes with my eye look really, but I kind of like what that's doing. Yeah. This has a nice texture too. Like it's not too thick, so it's not sticky at all, but it's not super thin either. So yeah, I really like that a lot. Man, my hair, what would I do with my hair over here? I should probably brush it. But that's it. That's all that I have for you guys this week. So thank you so much for being here. Let me know what you were loving this past week. Yeah. I hope you have a really great weekend. Let me know if you have any questions. Subscribe if you're new, thumbs up, you know, all that usual stuff. But I really appreciate you being here, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.